so delusional until it actually happens. Okay? It looks and sounds very delusional until it actually works out in your favor. And I'm just going to go ahead and bust your bubble now and go and give you the bottom line. It's going to work out in your favor, okay? You may not have had the best support. You may not have had a whole bunch of outside validation on whether or not this is going to turn out in your favor, but I'm here to tell you right here and now, it is. It is. So it is. So it shall be. So it always has been, okay? I am Lala Monroe, and I am an intuitive empath and spiritual life coach, and have been for the past 7 years. Okay. So when I bring you these divine messages from spirit, trust and believe it is in divine timing, and you're not seeing this by accident. Okay. It's not by mistake that you're coming across this message, but the message that spirit wants me to share with you all at this time is that a lot of you have been in an uncomfortable season. It feels like you're coming out of this season where you were being hidden in plain sight, and you're not understanding why people don't see you for the value that you bring. They don't recognize your talents. They really try to downplay and water down what it is that you do and what you bring. But baby, you are being hidden in plain sight for a reason, but only for a season, okay? Because that season is up. Now you're about to hit a season where you're in your winning season, okay? There's a reason why this could not be rushed, okay? You cannot rush to this goalpost because there were some lessons in between that you needed to learn for some of you. For some, there was karmic lessons, whatever the case may be. But there was a reason for it. And it wasn't to try to break you in the process. It really was to help build you up for what was to come, because you can't just hand somebody a huge prize and expect them not to just ruin it, because it's like you have to be trained in a way to get to this point. Okay, but I feel like you're done with the training. The training wheels are coming off. And now they're about to see you for who you really are. They're about to see your true value, your true worth, and the reason you were sent here to begin with. For some of you, the test has been to strengthen your own mindset and broaden your own horizons, because a lot of you were dealing with a lot of internal conflict. Maybe there was some childhood trauma that needed to be healed there. I don't know. Some of you are dealing with abandonment issues, all sorts of issues, but some of those things needed to be healed before progressing you along this journey. So it feels like a lot of you are starting over. Maybe you're starting something over for the second time or the third time or however many times, but you're not starting over from scratch per se. You're starting over with experience now. Okay? So no matter what it is, it could be a new project. Some of you could be traveling, whatever the case may be. But to outside people, it looks and sounds very delusional, whatever it is you're doing or trying to do. But it's only going to look and sound delusional until it actually pops off, because it's going to pop off. Okay, it's going to pay off. Ace of Cups here. That is a gift from the universe, and it does speak of new beginnings and an overflow of abundance, an overflow of joy, excitement. Okay. Yeah. Look at this. The Four of Cups, Judgment, and the Devil. So, like I said, a lot of people didn't believe in this. They don't believe in this. They don't think whatever this is that you're working on is going to work out. They feel like it's a waste of your time. If it's a business that you're working on, some people around you may feel like it's just a hobby. It's a hobby and this shit ain't going nowhere. Yet you have a lot of people around you who are giving their unsolicited opinions and they don't know what the hell they're talking about. And they may not even be sharing their opinion with you. This could be just gossip pertaining to you. But I feel like a lot of you are just tune it out. If it bothers you, just tune it out and just focus. I need you to hone in on the end goal. Okay? Ace of Swords. Okay, so there's about to be some clarity, a breakthrough, new beginnings again. Okay? The truth is going to come out sooner or later. We have the Hierophant and the Fool again. So this is a fresh start. But this also speaks of freedom. A lot of you have broken free from systems that have kept you small. Okay? That had you thinking that there's only a certain way of doing things. You're breaking away from that. Nine of Wands. So this does speak of being guarded and facing challenges. It has been very challenging. And it is very challenging when you have all these people around you that are just naysayers and they're pessimistic. They don't support. Okay? But whose opinion matters most? Yours or everybody else's? Some of you may be getting love offers. And it's been very hard to trust the process of love when you've been dealing with toxic relationships. But remain open, okay? The Empress is the divine feminine here. She does also bring on abundance. She's very abundant. She's very fruitful. This is someone who is well kept. So some of you could be getting married. You don't necessarily have to be, but I do see like you're walking into like this soft life. It's not going to be super difficult and it's not going to be struggle all the time. I feel like you're breaking out of that survival mode and you're moving on to more of a free flowing type of life. Your life is going to come with its challenges, but like I said, you have experience now. Okay? We got the High Priestess in reverse. So like I said, there's someone who's being very deceitful and there's someone holding secrets. Use your discernment with that. Y'all are Pisces. Y'all know when somebody is being deceptive. You know when they're not being 100%, upfront with you. Definitely use your discernment. This could speak of love, career, whatever. But there's something here that's being hidden. Let me dig deeper into that. Why do we have this here? The secrets in the moon card. Because that's 3 cards that speaks of like secrets and someone being deceptive or you not trusting your intuition possibly. Emperor and the Lover. So this could be in a relationship. I feel like some of you are meeting a new person who's actually meant for you, but it's going to seem too good to be true. And sometimes when it seems too good to be true, it's that way because it's meant for you, okay? There may be a little bit of a clash because this is something you've never experienced before. Like I said, some of you are just so used to toxic relationships. When you get something good, it feels like it's a lie. It feels like it's deception. It feels off because you're not used to it. Okay? But I think you need to open up a little bit. Clarify this for me, please, Spirit. Yeah, so this is something that does have a lot of potential here. The Page of Wands. You could be dealing with the fire sign. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Let's see here. But I'm also picking up on, as far as like career, some of you are starting something over. Okay. Yep. We got the Knight of Wands again. The Son of Swords in this deck and the Knight of Wands are kind of similar. Page of Cups and the Ten of Swords. So yeah, there's about to be a new offer, a love offer coming in, okay? Some of you are healing from, like I said, this deceit, deceitful lovers, deceitful friends, family members. You have been betrayed. Definitely. But you've also cut ties with those people. But there's about to be a new offer made. Okay, we got the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is wish fulfillment. Wishes coming true. Rewards. Okay, some of you will have reason to celebrate here. For sure. Queen of Pentacles. Your money is going up. If there's been a dry season with your finances, it's not about to be dry for long. Like I said, y'all are walking into your winning season. That time period where you had to deal with all that harsh shit, that shit is over with. 11:22 I just seen on the clock. Any further messages? Yeah, you've had to take on a lot. It's been very difficult these past few months, past few years, however long it's been. It's going to be different for everybody, but that weight is about to be lifted with the Ten of Wands there. Again, need I say more? The Sun, Knight of Cups, baby. There's about to be so much newness in your life, so much to smile and be overjoyed about. You're about to get new job offers, new home, new car, new relationship, new whatever, new soul tribe, new friends that you can actually count on. Like, this is about to be a whole different season for you. It's not like it was before. You have actually shifted this time around. Okay? I'm gonna leave it at that because I don't think there's anything else to explain, to exaggerate on. But if you need something personal, I am open for personal readings at this time. I will leave that information below. You'll just have to inbox me or send me an email and I can get you scheduled. Follow me on TikTok, follow me on Facebook, and I hope to see and hear from you guys soon. Peace, love, and blessings.